It is said that show me your friend and I will predict your future. You must understand that every human being that walks into your space carries an ambience and energy. The energy and ambience an individual carries determines the manifestations around that person's life. Jonah was in a boat, and because of the presence of Jonah in that particular boat, the boat began to sink. Why? Because there was a judgment upon Jonah. The Bible says, iron sharpeneth iron, so shall a good friend sharpen the countenance of his friend. There is a bad friend and there is a good friend. The friends of Job came to meet Job at the demise that befell Job. They had a wrong interpretation of what had befell Job, but there was one amongst the friend of Job called Elihu that had the spirit of understanding and discernment. Elihu said to Job, there is a spirit in man, but the inspiration of the Almighty giveth him understanding. And he began to interpret what had befell Job. The wife of Job told Job to curse God. That was a counsel that was derogatory, that was anti the nature and the character of God. You must pay attention to those you call your friend, because those you call your friend are those you pay attention to. The people you pay attention to and the information you pay attention to predicts and determines your manifestation. Your future can be predicted by the information and the people you pay attention to. Your attention determines your possession. It is okay and it is scriptural to love all men, but not every man can be your friend. Not every man can be your friend. The greatest deception is to make every man you come across your friend. Friendship is not done on the highway. In this season of choices, which is the year 2023, you must be sensitive with the people you allow in your space. Some of you need to take inventory on your contact list, your friend list. There are some people you need to unfriend, not because you hate them. When you see them in the public, you hug them, you shake them, but you no longer grant them access to you. The worst thing that can happen is to allow Adam back to the Garden of Eden after he had disobeyed and violated the principle. Not everyone is worthy to be your friend. Friendship is not by force. Friendship is by revelation, born out of an encounter. Friendship is by choice, born out of revelation and insight. It was the older prophet that led the younger prophet to the end of his ministry and life. As a young preacher, who are your associates? You are a preacher, a young preacher, and you surround yourself with pastors who are driven with politics and pettiness. You cannot have pastor friends that do not stir you up for the supernatural. How can you surround yourself with believers that do not inspire you to live a life of integrity, holiness, and purity? How come you are a believer, you are a sister, you are a brother as a believer, and the people you have as friends are those who are living a double standard life? Do you know that the people you keep around you and you associate with will condition your disposition of life? You are a preacher and you surround yourself with gossipers in ministry, you will never rise in ministry. You must surround yourself with people who will spark you up, people who will cause you to strive unto spiritual growth and maturity. Enough of wasting of your time with people who are unproductive. You love all men, but not all men should be allowed into your world. Give to all men, but not every man you give to should be your bosom friend. We must be sensitive in this season. It is the season of choices. If you surround yourself with people who are not good, they will begin to adulterate your heart. When you surround yourself with gossipers, with backbiters, and people who give themselves to envy, before you know what's happening, they will impact their atmosphere upon you. Surround yourself with people who will inspire you for growth, who will inspire you for success. Surround yourself with people who will improve your antecedent, who will improve your skill and potentials. This instruction and counsel I'm giving implies and applies to every aspect of life. Is it in ministry? Is it in career? Is it in business? Is it in academics? Surround yourself with people who are succeeding, people who are upright, people who are righteous. The Bible said, when an unrighteous king rules, the people suffers. But when a righteous man rules, the people rejoice. Surround yourself with righteous and upright men. Surround yourself with people who will stir you up into competing to be successful in a healthy way. Surround yourself with people who motivate and inspire you to be the best in conduct, in character, and in acquisition. Surround yourself with believers that will stir you up to pray. Your friend Michael just called you. Apostle, I just prayed for 11 hours. Apostle, I just did a fast for 21 days. And you heard him and you were inspired and you said, I'm going to fast for 15 days. That was what we did when we were coming up. We were challenged by others. We were challenged by the dedication and the diligence of others in every ramification, both in profession and in spirituality. This is my counsel for you. If you want to have a successful 2023, you must adhere to this counsel. It was the older prophet that gave a wrong counsel to the young prophet, which led to his detriment. Be careful with the voices you listen to. Be careful with the people you allow into your life. Your life is a sum total of the choices you make. So you must be jealous regarding the people you keep around you. This doesn't mean you should segregate and relegate people. Show them love, but not everyone should have easy access or full access into your life. Before you make friends, discern. Before you make friends, hear from God. Be good to all men, but not all men should be your friends. God bless you all.